and we are here for the 2011 edition of Dance with the Stars by Illinois Valley Cellular with star Brian Towne and his choreographer Jane Shomas. Kathy, I'm going to throw that over to you. Tell us about Brian.
Brian, I know you're dancing for Easter Seals. Tell me a little bit about your charity.
Well, I am, and quite frankly, I think it's the best charity here. Well, you know, first of all, who can argue with their vision? Their vision is that all children will live, learn, and play to their maximum potential. And I mean, you know, it's whether they're children with special needs or ordinary children. I mean, they have development centers, toddler classes in Ottawa and Peru and Princeton, and they take children in the development center from 6 weeks old all the way up to 12 years old. I mean, the things that they are doing are just amazing. 518 children had some effect from Easter Seals last year alone. Their Autism Resource Center had 3,300 contacts last year. The things they're doing are incredible, and they need the financial support to keep doing what they're doing.
It does. It takes a lot of money, and this is an event that brings that money to you. So we thank you, and we thank your choreographer, Jane.
And speaking of which, Jane, what dances or dance, you don't have to tell us about your show dance, but what might we expect to see Brian Towne, State's Attorney, doing with you this year?
Brian is doing an amazing cha-cha.
Amazing.
Yes. The floor will be smoking. And the one little hint...
I'm feeling dirty here, okay? Okay, well... There's no power here in Utica. Somebody might drop a house on you, you never know. It's just how they roll here. I don't know, I haven't gotten used to it. All right, go on.
The only hint that we'll give anyone about our show routine is that we're going to knock it out of the park.
Oh, well, I know there's a little friendly rivalry going on with another contestant, so somebody may choose to disagree with you on that, but knock it out of the park. Is that some sort of hint or something?
Yes, it's a big hint.
Okay, well, I'll try to work on that and see what I can do with that.
Do you want to talk about challenges, or do you want to share?
Kris Michaels is the best dancer. I am continually surprised with his moves. He moves with such beauty and flair. I wish I could be like him. I strive to be as great as him. I know that I have no chance against him. I will bow to him in defeat when he wins Dancing with the Stars for charity. The power of his ability to dance is like nothing I've seen before. In fact, last night, I was unable to sleep one wink. I lied awake the entire night, envisioning his wonderful dancing moves, and the way he brings the house down every time he dances. I immediately picked up the phone and called my partner, Jane, to tell her that we should probably give up now. We absolutely have no chance of beating this dancing queen at any sort of dancing competition. I then hung up the phone, rolled over, grabbed my pillow, and began to cry. I wiped the tears from my forehead and began to pray, asking for guidance during this tough time of my life.
Are you still rolling? We're rolling.
Okay.
Got enough tape?
So they beat up with me pretty good, and some wagers were placed. I think if you go to the radio's website, they can tell you all about what they actually are. That's just my teaser.
So when is this?
The Dancing with the Stars is unfortunately 69 days, 23 hours, and 26 minutes from the point of this interview, and I don't think that's enough time for me. But otherwise known as May 22nd at Seneca Oak Ridge at 7 o'clock.
Now, Brian,
thank you very much.
Brian, how would you feel about your alleged challenger joining us for a minute here? Would that be cool with you?
That would be that would be fun.
I know he's very shy.
That was good.
So you can have that. You're used to it. Go ahead.
What do you want me to say? I mean,
it's just between you guys, actually.
he clearly has nothing against Riley Jager and I, and he knows that, which is why his face is turning completely red. He's shut off all access to his email from me. He blocked my email, so they bounce back now. He's had Tom Templeton come to my office several times, so I just think that he's just a little bit scared of what's going to happen.
It sounds like it. Are you scared?
No, actually, I'm looking forward to having the other 8 contestants arrested that night, so that it's just Kris and I there.
Part at all?
He's got the power to do that. That's the only thing he's got on me.
I know. What are we in Hooterville or Mayberry? Just watched I Love Lucy last night where they're all throwing the claim for going 10 miles an hour or whatever. We can't do that, I don't think. I'll check. You can.
So you see, folks, the bottom line is you get way more for your ticket price.
Yeah. It could be a cage match by the time this thing goes down.
No telling.
All right, well, Kris, you take us out of Brian's segment. What is the event?
Kris Michaels and Riley Jager will be taking the championship on May 22nd at Seneca's Oak Ridge.